Okay, get her up and rolling. Okay, hang on. Okay. Here you go.
I know you're rolling already.
Andrew Adams here with you with KSL 5. We are in Provo at the scene of an officer-involved critical incident. Preliminarily, we understand an officer shot, a suspect shot. We're just barely about to get details here from the Provo Police Department. I'm just going to step out of the way to the developing scene, and we have Sergeant Nisha King right here just about to brief reporters right now.
So, at approximately 12:51 this afternoon, officers were dispatched to 900 East and 80 South here in Provo in reference to a suspicious male who reportedly, again, we actually received numerous reports, but predominantly from third-party callers, that there was a male here acting erratic, and he reportedly had a gun with him. Another caller called in and said that he was in possession of a firearm and that a window was shot out. As officers arrived, there was a confrontation. Gunshots were exchanged, and one of our officers sustained a gunshot wound, as well as the suspect. My understanding is the suspect barricaded at some point, but shortly thereafter, our officers made contact and took him into custody.
Suspect was shot?
Officer was shot, as well as the suspect, yes. Shortly thereafter as well, our officer was transported to the hospital, as well as the suspect was transported by EMTs.
Was the officer conditioned? Was he talking?
He was talking at the time, yes.
Do you know the extent of his injuries to this point?
We don't. I do know that he walked out of the building, so that's a good thing.
Have you ever been here before? What do you know about anything else from the 911 calls? You said you had a bunch of them.
Yeah, we had numerous calls. Like I said, a lot of them were third-party callers, so not anyone who was necessarily witnessing it, just receiving third-party information from people who were reportedly on scene. So, numerous, I can't tell you the exact number.
Suspect inside alone?
I'm not sure of that.
Does he have connections to the apartment?
That, I do believe he does.
Known to you guys? Have you guys, had incidents with him in the past?
I'm not familiar at this point with that portion of it.
What happens over the next couple hours here?
So obviously we're concerned of the status of our officer as well as the suspect, injuries. But in the meantime, I will say we're extraordinarily appreciative of all the assistance that we've received from numerous agencies all throughout the county. AP&P are here to assist. We've got detectives from multiple agencies and other officers who are from other agencies in the county assisting with taking other calls from our citizens. So, as things progress, obviously the investigation will continue.
The suspect's in custody. Is he at the hospital in custody?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
How many years has the officer served for you guys?
Approximately 2 years.
Any preliminary information about the suspect, or what do you know about?
I don't have any of that yet.
Okay.
So just in case people are just joining us, can you just walk us through what the initial was and then what happened as soon as officers arrived? Just in case.
So I don't have the specific details. Sure. What I can tell you though is after the individual was taken into custody, both parties were transported to the hospital. At this point, we believe there's no continuing danger to the public as well. So at this point, the investigation will ensue. We will have the officer-involved critical incident team that will come out as well to assist with that investigation.
We're good.
Any other questions? Okay.
All right, Sergeant Nisha King, Provo Police Department will continue to keep you up to date